Hello, everyone, and as always, welcome back to Strategy Gaming Dojo, where we find, learn, and play one more turn of the great strategy games. And today we're back into our Let's Play of Old World, and we are now in year, or turn, if you would rather, 28 of the scheduled 200 in this bout. We'll see if we make it that far. I hope we do. Right now, we're down. We're the Greeks. We're 4 of 55. It would take 55 points right now. You can see our total, we get 2 from weak cities, 2 from 1 developing city, so we need to up the culture of our other cities. We've got 0 industrial progress, 0 military prestige, 0 economic reform, and 0 for more wonders. Well, that's not great. So anyway, this is a notoriously difficult game. We're going to keep going after it and try to win this one. We currently have 2 ambitions ongoing, and this is another way you can win the game is complete 10 ambitions. Control 6 farms, well, we're 1 away from doing that, and complete 6 festivals. We've done 2 of the 6 there. We are currently researching Border Boost, which will, expand the hexes that we control around each of our cities. You can see we're at truce. That's what these flags are here. We have a truce with the Romans, the Babylonians, and the Egyptians right now. So we're not at war with anyone. But I think the Romans and the Egyptians are about to scrap. They both sent dignitaries to us to try to get us to jump in on their side. I think we rather wisely rebuffed them. We are led by Philip the Explorer. He has been our leader since the start. Alexander, maybe you've heard of him. He would be up next. He is first in the line of succession, as you see here. He is brave, bold, and deceitful. This is, we need to get this up. Discipline. That's going to really hurt our money situation if Alexander takes over. So we'll have to be looking at that. Let's go down and look at the map. I will say this. We have currently declared war on the Gauls. And so if we look way over here, and you can see we don't have any orders left this turn. So, I mean, even if we wanted to do something, we couldn't. That's one of the great things about this game. You can only do as many orders as you have. And then after that, hey, if a unit hasn't moved, it hasn't moved. That's just how the game works. We've got slingers over here. We've got warriors. Now, all of these units have been upgraded to some extent. When we first got over here, we saw, I think we're a little bit stronger than the Gauls. Unfortunately, though, the Gauls have more territory. The Gauls are there. The Gauls are here. Now, they're just a tribe. They're not an actual empire or civilization here. So, we're trying to take over this tribe. Now, if we could get this city hex and then get over here and get this. That would be really powerful if we had all of the cities along the coast here. That's what I'm trying to get down to here. The Sipslids are the family that control our capital city of Pella. We have the Alcmenids that control, they're sages. They control Byzantium over here. And then finally in Amphipolis, we have the Argiads. They're our military family. Okay, let's go down here. Character death. Our queen consort, Olympias the Younger, died. She passed away. Well, that's sad. Maybe we can take a new wife. That will help because anyone in our court adds to our totals up here, generally for what I call the soft resources of training, civics, science, could give us some orders, for instance. Let's just click on someone, and then over here, well, somebody that has some stats. Over here, it'll tell us what that character is adding to our empire. You can see here, Duke Pyrrhus is very good with money, with courage, pretty dang good with charisma. And so he is helping with that. Now, also, that's showing, I think that's showing us food, or no, that's money. And that's from this here. He's giving us bonuses and buffs for being in the court. So you can see what those are. Alexander, he's actually hurting our money situation. And when he becomes the leader, he would hurt us even more from a money perspective. He's helping with science. He's certainly helping with the military. It's called training in this game. And just a little bit with civics. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that you can always go and look at that. Okay, so Queen Consort Olympias, she didn't really like us, but she was head of our religion. And if we go over to all characters, you can see the different families here. So you have the Alcmenids here, you have the Cypselids, you have the Argeads. Those are all of the different characters in the game, and they can add one way or another. We've got eligible governors here. We really would like to appoint a governor or two, but I think you have to have a. I can't remember. It's one of the urban buildings that you have to have before you can appoint a governor. They actually are quite helpful, so we want to try to do that when we can. We've got a lot of potential generals, and over here you can see who's actually leading our armies. Balakris, look at this guy, General Balakris. Oligarch Aegis the Younger is also in command. You can see he has a good courage score. And then we have Alexander the Bold, our kid. I'm so proud of him. Look at little Alexander out there leading his armies. I wonder if he'll ever become anything. Eligible agents, so on and so forth. If we look at Greek paganism, it is now this guy. Who is the heck is this guy? Patriarch Arabas, the schemer, is now the head of our religion. And if we go over here, he can intercede on our behalf if we had any orders left or convert people. We could actually try to influence him as well because right now he's a negative 32 towards us. We do not want that. If we see over here, or you can see over here, uh, kind of what people think of us. The Argead, the different families. The Argeads are positive. The Cypselids are positive. The Alcmenids are positive. So that's all good. But the religious guy out here, Greek paganism, not so much. Okay, we finished Nets. That was right over here in Byzantion. Okay. City event, +1 discontent level in Amphipolis. Well, that's not good. Let's click on Amphipolis really quickly. It's now at a level 2. So that is now hurting us a little bit. I mean, that hurts kind of everything you're doing a little bit. Um, Okay, well, it's just something we're going to have to work on. I mean, we can have festivals. We need to have festivals anyway. There are other things you can do to improve that. We'll get back to that next turn. So that was a city event. Bonus effects. Umi Ningal the Timid marries Duke Pyrrhus. Okay. Protocol marriage. Egypt refused to marry our offered suitor. Oh, ouch, that hurts. Oh, that's right. We picked that. We picked that. We picked the lady from Babylonia. That's what happened to marry, and that's what that Uma Ningal, the timid, marrying Duke Pyrrhus was. Um, on assignment, Bardillus, the Pathfinder, he's out on a trade mission. Terrible loss. King Philip got +20 experience points for losing his wife, but he is now mourning. And if we actually stick that there, what does mourning do? It gives us negative 10% orders. Well, that's not good. He's got a 10% chance of becoming ill. It does give us some extra civics because everybody feels sorry for us. Okay, well, interesting. Did I call them the Agiads? The Argeads. Well, that might make them mad at me. The Argeads have converted to Greek paganism, so all of their characters should start to convert. Yeah, we got to get Alexander's discipline score better if we can. And this is where Rabbus the Schemer got declared the head of our religion. Okay, we're through everything. Let's end the year and then get a fresh year going here and see everything that's going on around the map. All right, the Gauls' turn. Are they gonna? Oh, they're gonna come out and hit our slingers. Dang it! Pretty smart. Good job by the AI. All right, we are now known as Philip the Just. So this cognomen, as you do more things, and you can see down there that it lists religion spread, ruins explored, specialist trains, all of these things. As you do them, um, that gives you this cognomen, which gives you a boost to your legitimacy. That's the basic idea. You've completed ambition control 6 farms. That gives us +10 more legitimacy. So now we're up to 68. So that's pretty nice. Zoroastrian. I always struggle with this in history, real history, and just pronouncing it in games. Zoroastrianism. Yeah, it's founded in Saka. The grieving of King Philip the Explorer is at an end. He is no longer mourning. Well, that's good. It didn't take long for us to get over the wife. We had a few quarrels over the years. There's no easy day in the life of Duke Paris, your grandson. He has gained another +1 discipline, and that helps us. Uh, Zoroastrianism has been founded. The merchant, or a merchant, recently returned from Egypt and described the unusual practice of the people of Saka. Following the teachings of the prophet Zoroaster, they have started making sacrifices to a god called Ahura Mazda. Okay, and you can see up here, Saka. So we really maybe need to get a going here and found one of the other major religions. This has got all kinds of animal sacrifices and stuff. Do we say that it sounds intriguing or that it has no interest to Greece? I mean, it means their religion is going to have a negative opinion of us, but I'm not going to take their religion. Heck with that. All right, we've got a worker out here ready to do something, but I want to move our troops first. And the reason I want to do that, well, there's a few reasons I want to do that, but one of the reasons I want to do that, oh, not the militia, sorry, let's put them on sentry. Now, the reason I built that militia is just so we can move all of these things over here, right? Man, the Gauls have a lot out here. I'm not sure if I should have picked a fight with these clowns. Um, we could go here and we would still have a lot of our actions left. Okay, let's go here. Now you can see the attack and defend. We're a 7.4. We've also got our slingers who I'd like to back up. Now they have a range of, the slingers have a range of 2. So if I'm where here, I can hit both of them, I think. Let's do that. Let's back them up and then turn and fire here. All right, so we do some damage there. Now let's hit there. I think we should kill these guys off, and we do, and that will give us more experience. That's a really nice thing. Okay, on these guys, let's just, I don't think we have any, yeah, we don't have any other actions left with them. Do we have any actions left with the slingers? We do. Look at that. So I think we can hit these guys. Now, they're going to be well protected there. Can we hit here? Actually, oh, you know what? The slingers don't have any more moves or actions. I should say actions, right? They've already fired. They don't have any more actions. Okay, this is 5.2 to 3.7, 5.6 against 4. These are the elite guys. Let's try to get rid of them if we can. Yeah, we're not going to quite do it. They don't have a whole lot left. Should I force march? Nah. And I'm going to keep these guys back here. Okay, so we used up a lot of our orders, but I wanted to do that with our military units first. I always think that's a good idea. The scout will wait on, but I think the scout, all I'm going to have him do is cut down trees. I mean, we have no wood, and it's just killing us right now. Choose production. In Pella, I think what we're going to want here is a settler. And the reason now we could do another fisherman or another fisherman over here. They add quite a bit of growth. We could also do a miner. How long is a miner going to take? 3 years. Now that's grayed out because we don't have enough. What are we missing here? Oh, we don't have a citizen. We're about to get one though. So we don't have a citizen there. I think what I want to do is build a settler. And the reason is when we take out these Gauls, hopefully, we're going to need a settler to get over there. We also need to build something in Amphipolis, but over here it's not as built up. And so I didn't want to, now we could add money. We've already got a farmer up here. This would be another farm. We could also do, well, instead of doing we already did the farms. Oh, okay. We could do a festival potentially if we wanted to get down here and get more money, training, growth, but I don't really like any of those. think maybe the farmer is the best way to go. I mean, we could do another warrior though. These are the Argiads, right? Yeah, they come out immediately with steadfast. It's going to cost us 50 iron, which I don't love, but 5 years, this is where we want to build our military, so I think that works out quite well. Okay. Now what? We've got a worker over here. Well, this worker can get going on something. What does that look like? 8 iron? Well, we certainly need iron. We could build a Shrine of Hades. We could do some stone. And what's over here? An Odeon. I think we want to get up here and build some iron. Let's, or I say build some iron, like you could build that. Build a mine, which will get us going here. Oh, let's got to alt that to build it because we didn't have enough wood. I guess I could have taken my scout. Well, I'm not going to cry over that now. I could take my scout though and get some wood first, and I think that's what we'll do. Let's go to our scout who's just sitting here. I say just as if he's doing nothing, but he's kind of doing nothing. Whoops. No, let's undo that. Let's undo that move. I always forget how to undo the moves. Actually, I want him to go right here. Is that right? Yeah, I want him to go right there. Oh, it's not going to allow him to cut that. Uh, Interesting. Okay, let's go back to our worker. I want to make sure we can build this, so let's alt this as well. Let's see. We could get 5.5 stone here. All right, let's back this up for a second. Let's see all the different things we could build. We can't really move out of this area because we don't have enough orders to do it. We could build a quarry there for stone, 6 mine there, build the Odeon there. We've already built our quarry here. That's giving us a good amount of stone. I like that. Mm, we could just go here and cut down some wood this time. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's just cut down some trees. Because we got to get some wood here. I want to get the lumber mill, but we've got to get some other things first. Okay, let's go through all of this. Warrior attacked. We already knew that. Okay. Improvement finished. We finished the farm. City production. Amphipolis trained a unit, militia. And then we got an elder acolyte in Pella. Let's check that out. I think the elder acolyte, let's open up Pella. The elder acolyte is here. Yeah, look at that. 2 civics, 4 culture, but 4 science. Holy cow. And we get 1 extra order here. You can see we've got luxuries going on down here with the dyes. That's good. We have 2 families that want dyes. I'm currently sending them to the Sipsilids that you can see right over here. Oh, by the way, let's see what everybody's thinking of us. Nebuchadnezzar likes us. That's good. The Numidians are okay with us. That's good. This is each of our cities. They're still weak. Man, when these pop up, though, we're going to move forward quite a bit in the standings. Uh, I don't know why that makes me laugh. Okay, so we got that Elder Acolyte. Zoroastrianism was found. We control 6 farms, so we completed that ambition. We rebuffed Zoroastrianism, and we're now known as Philip the Just. We knew all of that stuff. Let's end the year. This game is just so easy to, once you get the basic mechanics, and then it becomes all about your decisions, which I think really is the goal for a game like this, right? I mean, isn't that what a game like this is trying to do? Damn it, they're throwing javelins at us, guys. We gotta, okay. Egypt has begun construction of the Great Ziggurat. Prince Alexander the Bold, our son, still feels fear, as does any sane man, but he never lets it stop him. He has gained +1 courage. Duchess Erixo, and she is really a firecracker. I said that, then it says she's slothful. No! Okay, well, she's slothful. My bad. I thought she's been doing a lot of great stuff, but then that stopped. Um, Colonies Interesting. Okay, we could do navigation, military drill, which would allow us to build a barracks. Garrison enables officer, rally troops. Well, now this game I was trying to do culture, right? Which really means, I was trying to get here and build up our culture a little bit. Although this is really more scientific output here. Interesting. Well, why don't we? This is what's available right now. Really, I kind of want to redraw, if I'm being honest. We got the border boost. Let's go look at that. We can go pick this anytime during the turn. Um, but we got a border boost. We're gonna have to build a road from Pella out here to Amphipolis. That gives you a really nice bonus. And actually, we can build one this way as well because these now are all contiguous, and that's a really nice thing. You can see this little group out here, this town here is Roman, so we have Rome, but I think they have three as well as we do. Maybe they have four, but they're not as developed as we are. Okay, we're still fighting the Gauls out here, but let's see what these are. Make our next discussion. Court diplomats have been hard at work on discussions with representatives from both Egypt and Babylonia, but they wish to focus their efforts. Which nation shall we seek to influence, Egypt or Babylonia? Requires that Egypt be cautious. Well, I don't think they are. I don't think they like us. Um, okay. I don't think we can pick. Can we pick this? Yeah, we would send 90 food to Egypt, and they would owe us a favor. Uh, Same deal here, but we would send them culture. Well, I'd rather send them food, and I would say this. Uh, they already like us. Babylonia already likes us, okay, so let's do Egypt. That actually comes in quite handy because we have a big abundance of food, right? We got 6 producing farms. A troubling report arrives concerning Bardillus the Pathfinder. Now, if we look over here at the court, is it Bardillus? I thought Bardillus. There's Pyrrhus, Alexander. No, who is Bardillus? I thought he was in our court, but I'm wrong. There he is. Oh, he's our bastard, right? We were talking about my wife and why she hated us so much. Well, part of that had to do with Bardillus, and when Bardillus was born, that was a wake-up call for everyone. He's a Pathfinder, a commerce student, and a bastard. Okay, well, I mean, I don't mean that personally. A troubling report arrives concerning him. The Academy has repeatedly censured Bardillus for drunken behavior in class. Well, he's got some issues with his dad. In class and at all times of the day, they resorted to locking him in his chambers at night, but still found him in a drunken stupor. Okay, he gets -1 discipline. Oh boy. Okay, here's our choice. We could pick this, let him continue to do his studies, but all families would get a -40 against us for 20 years. Ouch. Or we could say he's a lost cause. Essentially, this doesn't really hurt us. He's not part of the court. He becomes slothful, but it doesn't hurt our overall game, really. Our points, I should say. Monasticism, okay, 17 years, no. Nope, not doing that. Rally troops and barracks. I want to see something. It really wants us to pick one of these, right? Let's view the tech tree. And if we go down, I really want administration. I really want that. Um, Military drill. What I was going to look for here, so we've got labor force now. This is navigation or phalanx. We can go to either one of those. There's monasticism, rhetoric, military drill. It enables officer, but what I'm looking for is what allows us to start doing governor. And you can see as the tree spreads out here, um, Economic reform. That gives us a point. I really would like to, keep moving down this way. Coinage, citizenship, but coinage gets us out to Latin sale. Wow, there's a lot of cool stuff out here, right? We've just gotten through the basics right now. We do need the spoked wheel here at some point. We haven't seen that one pop up. Rhetoric. Okay. Let's get out of the tree. Detailed tree, tech tree gone. I'm gonna come back to that. What I want to know is to get a governor. Oh, by the way, let's try to marry someone. Let's get on Philip here. Tribal marriage to the Numidians, foreign marriage potentially, family marriage. Who would we like to marry? Maybe the Cypsilids? They've been a little mad at us for a while. Why don't we try to marry somebody in the Cypsilids? Okay, that uses a little bit, but we need to get somebody good in here. And I didn't want to do a foreign marriage. Okay, so, we don't have a wife, but what I'm looking for, let me back out of this or come down to Amphipolis. What are we missing to have a governor? Must not be from a different family. Okay, but we need a garrison, a stronghold, or a citadel. Got it. Okay. So really, I would like to get about that. And how do we get one of those? Well, that's going to be back on the tech tree. So let's open that up. A garrison. Labor for mini tree, military drill. Looking through here, how do we get to one of those? I want to find that. Hold on, I'm going to go offline for a second and just find out. All right, I'm back. Let's go back to science here. No, hold on. Let's go to governor here. Governors are powerful because when you appoint them, you get you get bonuses based on the points of your governor. Well, it says here it requires either a garrison, a stronghold, or a citadel. Okay, well, how do I get one of those? Let's go to the tech tree, and if you look at military drill here, um, it doesn't have, it has barracks, right? Hold on, pause. What we need is garrison. Oh gosh, I thought I had this. Oh, there it is. Plus 20 for adjacent garrison class improvements. Well, that's not what I need though. Civics boost, machinery, monasticism. Boy, this gets us a long ways down here to doctrine, although kind of that line runs out. Pause. I'll be back. Well, luckily, this game has a very easy way to figure things out, like clicking on Garrison. Okay, this tells you which terrains it could be built on. Okay, Garrison plus 20, blah, 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 blah. Cost 80 stone, which we don't have, but it requires 2 active laws. Um, that's something we don't have. So if we go up here to laws, let's go to laws. No. How about active laws? Requires culture weak. Well, we've got that. Requires 2 active laws. All right. Well, I'm not going to sit here and waste any more time. I just want to make sure I'm going. Well, active laws does not pop up. I guess that if we go back to this tech tree, we're going to find certain of these items are considered laws, but which ones? Well, I think either way, I'm going to probably do. I keep going back and forth. Um, all of these would be extra monasticism, yeah. Goodness, we've got aristocracy. Hold on. Aha. So I'm back. I'm back. I had to go read for a second. This is something we did not cover in the tutorial, and maybe it was in the 5th tutorial, and I should have completed that. because right up here we have something called laws, and you see there available laws, slavery or freedom, centralization or vassalage. And you may say, well, where is that from? Where did that come from? Well, if we look here at labor force, when we researched this, it unlocked either slavery, which would give us +5 orders per year, but it would add to discontent, or freedom. All cities get a +1 science and a +2 culture. The capital city gets per year. I did not realize that as we went through. And then the other one that we have to choose between is centralization, which would give us +10 civics per year, and the capital city +20 science, or vassalage, which is -50% unit consumption. Awesome. So we already unlocked those. That's my bad. And if we go here to the laws screen, you can see which ones that we can pick from. And this would actually, the Alcheminids really like if we pick freedom. And so we're going to pick freedom. But how do we do that? Does that have to come up as a choice? It may come up as a game component. I'll be back. And I finally figured it out. Okay, it costs 400 civics. We only have 194 civics right now, as you can see right there. So this is going to cost 400 civics, and we'll pick freedom. And then here, -50% unit consumption, or we could do centralization. We'll probably do centralization. Uh, that also costs 400 civics. Got it. So that's the real important of getting your civics up. Okay, well, now we know. Now we know. Now, when we choose our research, let's see what all it unlocks, because that is obviously very important. If we research military drill, it's going to unlock rally troops. Okay, it only takes 5 years to do this. It also unlocks barracks, which would consume 2 iron a year, give us +20 training. I don't love that one. Navigation. Well, we could have the Byreme ship, which could be, very important just because we're an ocean going, or we're a seafaring peoples right out by the ocean. We can buy tiles, serfdom, farms and pastures. We get that. The phalanx, we could get the spearmen. Now that takes 8 years, and then 17 years for the monasticism. Monasticism. My goodness, what is wrong with me? Navigation. Let's do navigation and go that route. Next unit. Okay, we've got our workers, but we're going to go down to our military units and try to finish these guys off. So we've got our slingers. They can sling in there. And we didn't quite take those guys out yet. Now we're going to take them out there. All right. These guys need a little bit of a break. Let's go here with this unit. And if we look, it's 7.4 to 3.7. Let's hit there, and we've almost taken them out. Do they have any more actions? They do not. They have to cool down after they attack. And yeah, it looks like we have used up all of our actions this time, and now we'll just come over, into the main Gaul base there. Let's go next unit. That is our scout who's scouting about. Let's go back to our workers. All right. And we do have this worker here that is now available to do something else. We could build the Odeon here. We could build a quarry, which would give us +9 stone because it's right next to the volcano. That is part of the reason that I did the border boost. We've also got a place out here to build a mine. Holy crud, that's 40 gold per turn. I like that. But we really need stone. And then, oh, these mines out here are going to be really nice, but let's do the stone first. So he's going to sail over there, and we are going to build a quarry. And then let's go to the next worker. This worker is over here, could build a quarry there, could build the Odeon there. Is there anything else that looks interesting? Not really. Not really. I'm almost tempted to go all the way over here. I think I'm going to. I'm going to come all the way over here with this worker and go up here and start building these mines. That looks interesting to me. That would be a forced march. So let's go there. Yeah, the Odeon, the quarry. So we'll have a place to build another quarry here, and then we'll get these mines going on out here on top of silver. That's why we're getting so much money out of that. And then a mine here where there's salt. You can see the salt lick there, and that's silver. Excellent. Okay, cool. Next unit. Let's go to our scout. Our scout is scouting. Now, I will tell you, this game, I knew there was a reason that I couldn't unlock the laws. This game would have given us a prompt if we could unlock them, and it is the civics deficit. Now, we're getting 40 civics every turn, so it's not going to be that long. We can unlock one of them, and then in another 10 turns, we can unlock the other. Let's see. This scout, could come down here, get some lavender or some wheat. We could also go back to town, or we could go out here and see what else is cooking. Oh, it's more goals. Okay, let's turn around. Actually, let's go hide in these woods. And when the scout is in the woods, they can't find him. We were attacked. That was the military wonder activity. The Great Ziggurat is being built. Nets have been finished. Bonus effects here. Um, Egypt now owes us a favor. That'll be interesting to see how that plays out. And then just some more recap there, and we're going to go ahead and in the year, I believe, I don't think there's anything else to do. We should be getting a marriage proposal here. It says Persia's turn. We have not seen Persia. At least not yet. All right, the Gauls throw some spears at us. Um, Governor Hipparchia the Younger, the governor of Pella, has died in office. So we do have a governor in Pella because it's our capital city. Our ambassador, Simon, up here, he's very good. He's pretty charismatic. He's +3. Completed his mission to establish a trade network with Babylonia. The Babylonians are willing to trade, but the terms are not generous. We will pay money for civics. Now that's interesting. How are we doing? We're doing really well on money. They would give it'd be a plus opinion. They would give us +4 civics for 40 straight years, but we would have to give them 85 gold. We could pay for additional training, or we could pay for food, or we could just say for now we don't want to. Okay, I like that. Matchmaker, you must be wary of walking this world alone. The matchmaker suggests that it is time to seek a suitable partner to help you rule. I was trying to beat them to the punch here because I didn't want to make anybody mad, but it's Numidian. Now she's got a lot of charisma. She's 4 charisma, 2 discipline. She is cruel, foolish, and romantic. Okay, it sounds like no, I'm not going to make that joke. Um, the Argiad family. I was going to say something about the women and I've known, but that's not true. Uh, the Roman, she's a schemer. This lady here, the Argiad family, she's a hero, but she's a drunk. I don't want that. She gives us a lot of courage, but that's not really what we need. She's got wisdom, not much courage. She does have discipline. Roman opinion would go up. Well, I think she's the best. I think the Roman's the best. She gives us a lot of wisdom and discipline, which we're a little lacking in discipline, certainly. And it makes Rome a little happier with us. Let's do it. She will be our wife. All of Pella is enraptured with the tales of Telesilla's exploits in the land of the ants' gold. These reports say that far to the east, beyond even the tallest mountains, is a land of scorching deserts and unending sun, where the sandy wastes are interrupted only by mounds of golden earth. Rumor is that giant ants live in that desert. They dig up the ground. My gosh, well, this is very detailed. The men then come when the sun is hottest, and the ants are underground to haul the gold away. Okay. Should she continue her travels in such lands? Well, what is Telesilla like? We don't know. She doesn't really, she's third in line to the throne. We would get some extra training if we told her no, don't do that. She would get some experience here. Wow, we would lose charisma. Huh. This doesn't really portend well. She would get some experience, and so would we, but she would become bitter, and we would become greedy. I say we, if I'm talking like I'm Philip. I guess we got to bring her home. Or could I do this? Let her. Oh, this looks nice. But we can't get this because we're not inquisitive. Okay. Well, we're going to have to do that one. She has died in office. Now, again, we can have a governor right now. And if we click on Pella, here, you can see governor down here. We can pick a new one. Now, they either have to be part of our court or they have to be by the managing family, right? Of the city. Um, are any of these people worth a dang? Or should we just pick good old King Philip? Because he gives us a little bit of everything boost. But he could not lead an army then if he's governor. Well, we could always switch back. Now, man, he gives us a lot of gold. We're looking for some civics, but I don't want to really lose anything. So I think we're going to pick ourselves. Okay, cool. Choose production in Byzantium. All right. Well, what do we want to build down here? Um, let's get out of the town really quickly. This is an Alcmenid family. Their urban specialist costs negative 20%. Okay. Well, let's go back to this. We could do inquiry, which would give us some more science, and that keeps building that up. Uh, that would take 4 years. Now, we just pulled a worker over here, so we probably don't need to do that. I'm going to do inquiry. I'm going to do inquiry. I like that. I want to get the science boosted, boosted, boosted as much as we can. So let's do that one. Now, we could have put a specialist out here. We'll do that next, I think. Okay, close. Now let's go over to our military because we got to finish these dang Gauls off. Let's take our slingers and boom, dead man walking. These guys got to get the heck out of here or they've got to rest, heal, rest, pass, sleep. Sentry. No. Let's do a heal. They get +5 hit points, and then we'll put the other guys in front of them. So hopefully they don't throw their spears at them again. How many hit points do they have left? 3 of 20. Ouch. Um, let's move you back here out of range and then have you heal. All right, and then let's take these guys here, and you can see 7.4 to 6.2. So it's not like we're just, overwhelming force on these guys. All right, so we've already done the slingers. We've already attacked here. They both have to cool down. These guys are back here getting better. We'll continue to heal. That only takes training points, so we'll continue to do that. Did I have another worker that? Oh, yes, I did. I have this worker that I brought over here. Oh, no, I already had one over. Well, perfect. I'll build both of these at the same time. He can't make it all the way to there, but he can make it to. Is that a forced march? Why is it? Let's go there first. Yeah, that's a forced march. Okay. Next worker. Now this worker can make it all the way to the salt mine. So we'll do that, and then, but unfortunately, we don't have another order um, to do anything with there. You know what I should do? Let's back that up, and let's back the other one up, and actually take this worker because then we should have enough orders left. Yeah, we do. We can go there, and now we can build a mine. perfect. That's going to be a nice output. And then next time we can bring the other one over. Now we still have two. Well, that's not true. We can take this and we could look out here. What else could we do? Well, we want to come over here, but we can make it to here anyway. And now we're out of orders. Okay, so we were attacked. The Gauls elite skirmisher is seen. Oh, great. Character death, Hipparchia the Younger. Wonder activity, the pyramids were completed by Egypt. Wow. Camp was finished, so now we have a camp out here. Byzantium developed a specialist, a miner. That's nice. The ants gold, that whole kind of weird story. And I think that's it. Ambassador Simone is idle. Okay, well, next time we can send the ambassador out to do something else. We also didn't move the scout. We're only at 4 points here. We really got to pick it up. Now it's going to help when we take this city and have a fourth city. All right, so we got hit over here militarily. Now I'm kind of curious. Are these Gauls? Yeah, we just see them. That's because our scout is right there. All right, so let's take the slingers and we'll move up one and we'll fire our slings and try to hurt them. And then let's take this unit and hit there. And we have defeated the Gauls. Scholars at the site of the Gauls' defeat discover shrines, carvings, and statues depicting the worship of fire. They believe these treasures are associated with the cult of flame, an ancient tribal religion still practiced by many of our subjects. Okay, the cult's icons are sacred. Install them in our city. We get a +1 wisdom. The barbarians actually like that. Okay. But and we get -1 discontent level. Well, everything about that's positive. Deface them? No, we want to bring the cult of flame back. So that works nicely. And now we've claimed that. These guys then are other warriors that were cooling down. We can heal them. Oh, it does consume 1 order. That's all it does, though. That's because Philip is such a good leader. Nope. It's because Alexander in neutral territory automatically gets a heal. Wow, that's a nice one because now they're back up to like 12, 13. Excellent. Okay, so now they got a cooldown. The slingers have already done what they could do. We've claimed the city site, and now we got to kind of wonder: do we look at this one over here? I mean, that's going to start to give us control of the entire coast. I like it, or at least this coast. I don't know where the Persians are. Scout. Then we have the worker here that's going to get up here and try to build a mine, or is it a quarry or a mine? Okay, well, it's out of actions now. So now it's here, this worker. Who are you? Goodness. All right. Well, I don't like this. Um, Who is the ram? Oh, Babylonia. Okay. Well, I mean, we're friendly with them somewhat. We'll see if that continues. That's Numidians, the Romans. There's more Gauls up here, more Romans there. They're all around us. We're building another warrior here at Pella. We've almost got another, 4 years away from a settler. We've still got 7 orders left. What's going on down here? A warrior attacked by a Gallic elite skirmisher. Well, I guess that is who we were fighting there. Camp destroyed. We destroyed their outpost. +1 discontent level in Pella. Okay. Cult of Flame and Fipolis got a -1 on their discontent level. And we got a +1 for our wisdom. And he's up to a 2 wisdom now. Nice, nice. Okay, we're really cranking on the science. That's +30 now, so it should only take us, it should take us a lot less time as we continue to up that. We're doing warrior, settler, and inquiry. Those are our three city, I guess, builds, and then we're researching navigation. Awesome. Um, yeah, let's go to the scout. Let's just see where else he can go. Let's take him up here. We could cut down some trees too, eventually. Um, he's only got one action left. Let's get him up here. Okay. Let's go on top of the elephants. Let's harvest the. Oh, that's right. The scout can't cut trees. Only your workers can. My bad. My bad if I misled you there. Let's go back to our court. How is she adding to us? Look at all the money. Wow, Amelia. That's like marrying a trust fund, baby. Prince Alexander, he really struggles with that discipline, but he's a hell of a general. Duke Pyrrhus, he's a nice addition to the court. Telesilla, we don't really know yet, other than she's cruel. Erixo, she's slothful now. And then good old Balacrus. All right, I think I'm going to leave it here for this time. I'm glad we figured out that laws discussion. Oh, speaking of which, all right, so certain, things are costing civics, so it's just not building quickly enough for my liking. We'll look into that. How can we get more civics? Because really, that was the family we did not pick. We picked the warlike family, we picked the culture family, and we picked the more science. They do civics +2, but they're not the dedicated civics family. So anyway, we're in last place. We got to pick it up. We will. We will. Till next time. This has been Strategy Gaming Dojo. Hope you enjoyed yourself. I know I did.